So why don't more people know how widespread this problem really is, and why aren't we talking about it more? The woman you're about to meet is working to change that. Jennifer Foxworthy's story is one you have to hear to believe. A retired Navy airman, a woman of color who broke boundaries in the military, a motivational speaker, and a living example of what is possible no matter how dark the days may become.
We're having a conversation. We are getting the word out there.
Jennifer Foxworthy is the founder of Unstoppable You Ministries, a nonprofit she started in 2017 to educate, empower, and inspire men and women to lead whole and healthy lives.
We provide emergency services, public education and training, as well as supportive resources to communities around the country.
Foxworthy first learned about the complexities and scope of the human trafficking issue at a conference back in 2015.
When that detective spoke at the conference and the information she gave, my mind was blown.
Ever since, Foxworthy has included speakers on human trafficking at each of her conferences, working to raise awareness and open eyes across the country.
They don't think it could happen to them. It's that mindset, it's not my problem. This is something that happens in third world countries, but not in America. Although we are one of the biggest consumers of human trafficking, when you think of your farmers, when you think of pornography. Pornography is the sex entertainment industry, it fuels the demand for sex trafficking.
She has learned trafficking rears its ugly head in many different forms, but the one thing traffickers are always looking for is a vulnerable victim.
Most of your people that are vulnerable are the ones that are stuck in your juvenile justice systems, that are in and out of adoption and foster care and the detention centers. People who come from single parent homes, especially if they're struggling to make ends meet. And then all of a sudden you have someone who's noticing, well, I can help. You don't want to be put out on the streets, do you? I know a way you can earn money.
A manipulative move that Foxworthy says resonates with her on a personal level.
Because I am a survivor and thriver myself.
Before becoming a motivational speaker and victim advocate, Foxworthy served as a Navy airman. She was the first African-American female in the enlisted ranks and flew dozens of combat missions during her 20-year career. She is also a survivor of domestic violence. Violence she endured during a 5-year relationship with another service member.
Now I'm dealing with a personal war of service member on service member abuse. I'm experiencing workplace bullying because I'm trying to fit in where I stand out. And I flew combat missions in 3 different wars: Kosovo, Afghanistan, and Iraq. I had to compartmentalize just to stay alive.
Jennifer did survive, overcoming adversity in the most trying circumstances. Now she's sharing her story, setting an example of resilience and empowerment, and spreading her message in hopes of helping others escape the trauma she endured.
We really support those who are affected, so individuals and families that are dealing with domestic violence, human trafficking, and homelessness. And what I want people to know is that one person can experience all 3.
So you see, human trafficking doesn't happen in a vacuum. Traffickers prey on the most vulnerable members of our community: the abused, the neglected, the beat down and broken.